Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, July 6, 2025. Venus heads into your communications sector today, where it will visit until the 30th. This easygoing transit is strong for new interests and conveying your message well. With the goddess of love and harmony working her magic in your sector of connecting and learning, you're expressing yourself with considerable charm. You enjoy learning, conversing, and bonding more deeply. It's an excellent time to harmonize with relatives and acquaintances. You might receive positive publicity. This year, Venus harmonizes with planets in your social sector shortly into its transit, and it's fabulous for friendship, camaraderie, and special projects. Friendships might form through your studies, errands, or networking. Today is quite strong for judgments of value and for drawing up intelligent plans. Satisfying progress can be made in a communications project or in your studies. Today could shake things up in your personal and romantic life. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic who rules love, attraction, and beauty, is soaring like an angel through the heavens and will unite in a perfect conjunction with electric Uranus in the sky. This ensures shocks and surprises around matters of the heart and in your social network. Couples on stable ground may be provoked for more experimentation or for some impulsive fun, but if you're on rocky foundations, you could face drama and a sudden need for freedom. Do your best to not be too impulsive. You're in a good position to communicate the services you offer. Spread the word and find creative new means to reach the people who need to hear your message. You'll find untapped interest. You would do good to stay away from processed sugar. You can be easily excited by what you ingest. Sugar and preservatives are among the greatest triggers for you. The planetary alignment dominates the emotional territory at this time, and it may be best to stay a respectful distance from all that winds you up. On the other hand, what releases pent-up energy is highly recommended during this transit. Exercise, meditation, sleep. Choose your source of relaxation. Welcome to the dedicated essence of a vibration. Whenever this energy fills the air, you can bet that you will eagerly tackle the work that you have to get done. This vibration enhances your focus and motivation to produce and accomplish. Waste no time in getting your nose to the grindstone. You are sure to get things finished with. Plenty of energy to spare for any recreational activity you want to enjoy. Take out that to-do list and make things happen. It is during the moon's final hours in your relationship sector that it will clash with the last two of the 5 planets in Aries, continuing what began 2 days ago with a clash with the first 2. While this is a monthly event and something that can help you identify both your own and your relationship needs, it is the timing that makes this significant. Ahead of Venus, the planet of love's return to your communication sector tomorrow. This will give her new mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, something to work on from the start. Meanwhile, Venus is using her last full day in your income sector to raise the bar on your expectations. A day before Venus is due to return to your communication sector to begin her belated mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, the moon is wrapping up its monthly visit to your relationship sector. While the moon will leave before the planet of love returns, not before spending the last few days ensuring you are emotionally engaged and aware and even flushing out any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs. Leo, your spark inspires others, but today, try using it to inspire yourself. Quote of the day: your reflection needs your praise, too. Color: marigold, radiant and reaffirming. Lucky numbers: 1, 7, 18. Take time to celebrate a recent win, even if no one else noticed. Self-acknowledgement fuels confidence more deeply than applause. Our eyes in the sky. For July 6, 2025, the energy of the day unfolds through the card Strength, the Star, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and 2 of Wands, a deeply affirming and quietly powerful combination that speaks of inner resilience, creative vision, heartfelt intention, and steady growth towards something meaningful. It's a day that whispers encouragement rather than shouting it, and one that invites you to reflect on how you nurture both your inner world and your outer goals. We begin with strength, not the kind that dominates or forces, but the kind that softens, persists, and rises with quiet dignity. Think about the moments in life where you kept going, not because it was easy, but because something deep inside refused to give up. That's the energy today is calling you to honor. It may not be a loud victory, but it's in the way you show compassion to yourself, the way you hold steady in discomfort, or the way you respond to others with grace even when you're feeling wretched. This card reminds you that true courage is often gentle and rooted in love. From there, we're gifted with the star, a beacon of renewal, peace, and quiet hope. This is the after-the-storm kind of hope, the kind that starts as a flicker and grows with every step you take toward healing. It's about allowing yourself to imagine again, to wish again, even if something hurt recently. Think of how the sky clears just before dawn. The star is that moment. It asks you, what do you want to believe? In again? Whether you're tending to old dreams or daring to form new ones, today offers emotional clarity and a spiritual reset. It's a beautiful time for journaling, creating art, or simply sitting under the sky and remembering that your presence matters. Next, the Eight of Pentacles grounds us in the present and reminds us that transformation doesn't come overnight. It comes from consistent care, from showing up even when it feels small. This card shows a craftsman honing his skills, focused and deliberate, knowing that mastery is built through patience and love for the process. This is your reminder that whatever you're working on, whether it's a career goal, emotional growth, or something creative, every little step counts. Keep going. You're building something worthwhile, even if it's not visible to everyone yet. The emotional layer of the day comes from the Knight of Cups, a seeker of beauty, romance, and meaningful connection. This energy can show up as a gesture of affection, a heartfelt conversation, or a moment where your emotions lead the way instead of logic. It's an invitation to express how you feel, whether through words, movement, or acts of kindness. If someone comes to mind when you hear this, don't ignore that nudge. A message, an apology, a thank you. It could mean more than you know. The Knight reminds us that it's okay to lead with the heart, even when the world tells us to guard it. Lastly, the Two of Wands opens a window into possibility. This card suggests you're standing on the edge of something, a choice, a vision, a shift in how you move through life. It holds the energy of preparation, of mapping out where you want to go, and of asking bigger questions about purpose. You may not have all the answers today, but that's okay. What matters is that you're willing to look beyond the familiar and ask, what else is possible for me? What would happen if I allowed myself to dream a little bolder? Altogether, these cards create a beautifully balanced message. Inner strength fuels your healing, hope lights your path, steady effort builds your vision, heartfelt expression deepens your connection, and clear intention moves you toward new horizons. Today is not about rushing. It's about aligning. It's about honoring your capacity to endure, to create, to feel, and to envision something brighter.